Why would he do that?
Why would he do what?
Get all funny, busy, and try to do something, like play ball.
That's the thing. Suppose it was like a
what?
Like a habit, you know.
You mean like the lines and cracks or something?
Yeah, like that.
Or that baby and that thing he sucks on?
Yeah.
Boy, that's dumb.
What's it gonna do?
What?
What you're making. Is it gonna do anything?
You'll see.
I bet it won't do anything.
It's a machine. It'll do something all right.
I bet it's a windmill.
That's really dumb.
What?
Drugs. Taking drugs.
Oh, yeah. And that's not all. You know something else the lady told us about?
What?
I'm gonna get some cookies.
This is someone who's doing something she's not supposed to.
Oh,
She's not supposed to get into the cookie jar. It's like there was a law against it. Some things are against the law, you know. Drugs are like that. But go back and look at it another way. She's not supposed to go after the cookies. Maybe that's the reason she's not supposed to go after the cookies. Maybe it's not such a bad law after all. But she can't talk about that right now. She's wondering whether those cookies were really worth it. Drugs are like that, too.
You gotta want a cookie pretty bad to go through all that. Hand me that.
That's the whole point, silly.
What point?
About drugs.
What about 'em?
Like, if it gets to be a habit, you can look silly and get hurt and get punished and everything. Are you going to make it work?
You'll see.
Are you going to tell me what it is?
It's an internal motion machine.
What's that?
It's a machine, and it works, and it's perfect, and it just keeps on working.
I thought it was a windmill.
Yeah, well, it's not. What do you mean, hurt?
What do you mean?
You said drugs can hurt you. How do you know they can?
How do you know they can't?
How do you know they can?
How do you know they can't?
How do you know they can't?
Because that's what the lady said about the lake.
What lake?
This looks like a great lake to swim across. This looks like great water to dive in. This looks like a great rope to swing on. The whole setup looks great. But it can fool you. Drugs are like that. Never mind what they look like they'll do. It's what they might do you have to worry about. The rope might be great to swing on. But it might make you look pretty stupid. The water might look great to dive in, but it might be a real pain in the neck. The lake might be great to swim across. But it might be all she wrote. Drugs are like that, too.
So they're not sure drugs can hurt you.
They're not sure they can.
So why do people fool around with them?
Just dumb, I guess.
Yeah. Want to see my internal motion machine work?
Can I turn it on?
Go ahead.
Boy, that's neat. It really worked.
Of course it worked. I printed it all out.
You were just lucky.
What do you mean, lucky? Every single part is doing just exactly what I wanted it to.
Yeah. You know what?
What?
People are like that.
Who is?
People. Us. We're like the machine. We take good care of ourselves, don't do anything dumb, and everything works fine.
Yeah, I guess.
What would happen if we made one little change? just for fun.
Do what?
Just tried one little thing, just for kicks.
I don't know. Go ahead, try it. All you did was try one little thing.
I just did it for kicks.
You know what?
What?
Drugs are like that.
Getting older is a lot like walking down a street you never walked down before. You never know what's around the next corner. Some of the things might be great. Some of the things might be terrible.
About 6 weeks.
Some of the things might look terrible and turn out to be great. Some of the things might look great and turn out to be terrible. Drugs are like that. So, be careful turning corners.
Start some things you just can't stop, and drugs are like that too. You pick it up, it's hard to drop, and drugs are like that too. A baby going through a phase, a player playing in a daze. You break a rule and you have to pay. Will it hurt? Well, who's to say? Singing, drugs are like that, drugs are like that, drugs are like that too. Singing, drugs are like that, drugs are like that, drugs are like that